am in the car with Ashley, and she has some news that she wants to give you all.
If you want, you can set it.
Oh, and she is driving, believe it or not. So
Mom is terrified. She's wearing her Depends.
She cannot look at you all because she's driving, but she's going to talk to you. Let me get you at a good angle. I'm trying to. That's yeah. I'm trying to get you at a good angle. Okay, is that angle okay?
I don't know. Yeah. Don't look
at
at the camera. Check this angle. Make sure it's good.
Oh, we slid. Okay, go ahead.
So, I am moving out of our house into an apartment. So, I'm moving into an apartment in Lexington, and this all came about when Mom and Dad went to London for 2 weeks, and I was by myself, and I loved it. So, I started looking into getting apartments, but I was not in a financial spot to do it then, just because of some outside factors. But things have changed since then, and I am in a more financially stable spot where I can move out comfortably. Like, I'm not going to be blowing dollars left and right, but I'm going to have enough to where I'll be comfortable, you know? So I've lived at home my whole life. Like, when I went to college, but I commuted, you know? So I've always lived at home. So this will be my first experience living out of the house. Right now I work in a medical office, and I'm no longer going to school because of just teaching today. My idea of teaching is different than the realities of teaching, and I think that's something that's important to know. Plus, right now I'm making pretty much the same amount of money as I would as a teacher without all the college debt. So that's just how that is. And the job I'm in right now has room to grow, which is important to me, and all that. Well, I want to make sure this person does not pull out in front of me.
But you do have an associate's degree, so it's not like you don't have a degree.
I got my associate's degree the year after I graduated from high school, and I got it in a year from dad's school, so I got that, and that's nice. And having experience working in a medical office now, if I get more experience, I can move to, you know, if I wanted to, I could go to another medical office, a bigger clinic or something like that. If I wanted to, that's an option I have. So I'm not stuck, which is important to me. I have room to grow. So there's that. Chapel, I know a couple people were wondering about Chapel, because if this is a surprise to you, you need to follow me on Instagram. That's what this is telling you. Because my Instagram people have known for a little while now, probably a week or two. So they had the scoop. But Chapel will be going with me. I am going to an apartment where he'll have plenty of space. There's a big window, like a patio window for him to look out of. So he'll be, I'm worried, to be honest, I'm worried that he'll be lonely at first because he's so used to, like, Mom and Guido and Dad being home. And so I don't know. I'm going to make a conscious effort to be home more. That way he doesn't get lonely. P.S. If my backseat looks disgusting, it's because it's piled up with stuff. Right now we are headed over to the apartment I need to take some measurements for, like, curtains and stuff. And then we're just gonna clean a couple things. And they said they already cleaned it, but, like, I need to clean the tub for my own personal, like, my internal germaphobe. I just can't handle that. So we're gonna go clean the tub and stuff like that. And I brought a couple things with me, just what I could fit in my car. But tomorrow is the official moving day. Tomorrow is Saturday, and my friend Kristen, who you all have met, her brother and her fiance, Kristen's getting married, which is crazy to me, but they are coming to help, so I'm super pumped. But is there anything else that I missed?
Are you gonna, if somebody will ask, so I'm gonna ask it for them, are you gonna give an apartment tour? I know somebody will ask.
I am not going to show the outside of the apartment. I'm not comfortable doing that.
No, I
will
don't
I'll show you all the inside of the apartment. I'm not going to show you any views out any windows or anything like that. So like you all will not see the patio or the balcony. The balcony is not a patio because I'm on the second floor. So I'll show you all the inside, but I'm not going to show you all any of the exterior because there's always that weirdo out there with an unmarked white van waiting to scoop you up. So you gotta be careful. Like, when we go in today, we'll show you what it looks like empty, I think. And then when I get settled, I'm sure Mom will take some of the moving process. And then when I get settled, I'll show you all around then.
Okay. Okay, so back to me. I was having to hold the cord on the camera. Now to get it on me, I don't even have to hold the cord. But Ashley went to the bank yesterday and she changed her address at the bank.
It was really easy, P.S.
Yeah.
Like almost a little too easy for comfort. You know, like.
It was really easy. But she'll probably wait a few weeks to go change her driver's license. I think she needs to live in this county for a few weeks before she changes her address.
I have to have a bill. Like I have to legally do it within 30 days. Okay. But I have to have a bill.
You have to take a bill with you?
Yeah. So.
Okay. So she won't have a bill, until the first one comes. So she'll do that. We are paying for the U-Haul. I thought that it was only going to be like $20 and that was it. But then Kevin explained to me yesterday, it's $20 to rent the U-Haul, but then you have to pay 90 cents a mile. And since we're coming to another county, it'll end up being about $50. So we'll pay the $50
which I offered to pay for, please note.
Yeah, she offered to pay for it, but we'll pay for that. You will see a haul from Ashley. Ashley's been collecting
big haul.
Yes, you will see a big haul from Ashley. You will probably, I will. Normally I put the hauls before I put the videos like this. This week I'll put her haul after this video. That way, hopefully people will watch. Some people just watch the haul, so people that just watch the hauls will be out of the loop. But hopefully you'll watch this and then you'll know what's coming up. Oh, this is Ashley's haul, because you'll see that she's been collecting stuff for this apartment for a while.
Months. Yeah. Well, not months. Probably like a month. A solid month.
But it came as a surprise to Kevin and I that she enjoyed being by herself so much, because the last year we went to Disney and she did not really like being by herself at all.
No, I cried. Oh, it was awful.
Yeah, she didn't like being by herself at all when we went to Disney. So then when we when we went to England and we Skyped her, she was like, oh, I'm enjoying being by myself. And it's like, oh, really? Okay, well, that's a big change. And then I told her, I said, you're liking being by yourself so much that when we get back home, it's going to be very different for you, because you've been used to being by yourself and doing what you want, and to have somebody come back in on you to tell you pick that up or clean that, bless you, it's different. And but it surprised Kevin and I, but we're both very, very supportive. If she wants to do this, then she can do it. If she decides that she doesn't like it, she can break her lease and move back in. It's not like we're taking over her space. She still has a room to come back to, and that won't change. That's not going to change. So she'll always have a place to come back to. But we're both supportive. Like I said, we both feel like that she can afford it, and she's extremely independent. She's always been very, very independent, even from a young age. So really, this is no surprise. So we'll show you. Do you want to show if nobody's in here today?
That's fine. I wanted to say something about the hall real quick. That is not a cute angle.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're working on the rich people house.
No.
Sorry, crop that out. I wanted to say real quick about the hall. I know I'm gonna get people commenting, wow, you're blowing a lot of money on stuff that, you know, like basic things. And yes, that's true. That's because I didn't have any basic things. Like, I didn't have cups. I didn't have dishes. I didn't have measuring cups. You know, I didn't have basic things because I've never lived by myself. Like, if I had lived in a dorm or anything, I would have things that, like, I used. Ooh, they pulled that real close. That, like, I used in that dorm that I could take to this apartment. But where I didn't have that, I had to start from scratch. So I know that people are gonna be like, oh, you're spending a lot of money, but I save money. Like, I have saved up for a long time. When I was 15, I got a job and I saved up until I bought my car when I was 16. Like, I am pretty responsible as far as savings go, and I save for what I need to save for. So while it may seem like I have blown a lot of money on stuff, there are things that I needed, you know, like a table to eat at, which I guess, like, yes, I could have lived without, but I've been saving for it so I could. I'm watching. She's pointing over here because this person looks like they're gonna pull out. We see you, Mom. We know. She's like, my driving terrifies her.
So anyway, we are almost here. So I'm going to turn the camera off, and if nobody's in the apartment, they were still doing some little finishing touches in there. So if no one's there, I can show you a little bit. Or do you want to save that for a different day?
I mean, if I don't care.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see in a little bit. Okay, we're at Ashley's apartment, and when you come in the front door, you have these stairs, and you come up, and it's very nice carpet. It's new, and those are some things that we brought in today. We brought in her pots and pans just because they fit in the car. We brought in a tote of clothes and some cleaning stuff, and then this is the living room. And it's a nice area. She can put her couch here, I think, and then the cable hookups over here. This is a big closet that is extra if you live upstairs, and this is why Ashley wanted to be on the top floor, because you get this extra space. And she's going to use this for chapel. She's going to put his litter box and everything in here, and his food, and that way it won't be out in the other room at all. It's a big size space. And then that is with the air conditioning unit that will stay closed. There's no room for storage or anything in there. This is her kitchen. These are just some things that we've brought in here. These are her cabinets and her refrigerator. I like her refrigerator. Will you close the blinds in your bedroom? This is her refrigerator, and I like it. This reminds me of what we had at our old house.
That's what you would have now.
This is what I would have now. I do not like the side-by-side. This has a lot more room. You know, I watched Jan Morrell, and she has like 6 kids. She said she doesn't like the side-by-side either.
It's awkward to get in.
It's awkward. Yeah. Yeah, and okay, so this is a storage closet that Ashley's gonna put her cleaning stuff in.
And I'm gonna put a shelf in there, like a little something to put stuff on.
Wonder what, oh, I guess it's supposed to be a coat closet, so you can hang stuff. Do you wanna show your bathroom?
Oh.
Turn on the light for me, and then we'll do the bedroom last. This is the bathroom, and there's her Jergens.
Hallelujah.
And then she has a big cabinet up here to put everything. But this is, they told you it's a brand new tub, right?
Yeah, and I cleaned it so it smells like Clorox in here right now. And I put my mat down.
But there's all kinds of cubbies on the
You need a
side.
curtain, don't you?
You need
I
a,
got one.
you have a, oh yeah, you did buy a shower curtain. Okay, and lastly, I'll show you her bedroom. This is her bedroom, and if it will focus, because it had a hard time focusing because I went into the light, Carol Ann. So there's her bedroom. And then we brought some clothes. We didn't bring all of her clothes. Whatever fit in that blue tote, we brought it. And so she still has a bunch of clothes to bring. But she told me to hang everything up. So, but I think what she plans to do is, I think she plans, once she sets her apartment up and like once she gets the furniture and all that in, I think she's gonna show the inside of her apartment to you, just to show you the furniture she bought and all that. And there will be a couple of videos coming out of the furniture she bought, but she'll show you how it looks with everything set up and the things that she chose and all that, because I know you all are curious. So this is my living room right now. And this is, of course she has stuff upstairs, but you know, she's just been collecting stuff for a while. And so all this stuff will be in a haul, but there's just stuff everywhere. Stuff everywhere. It goes on. So, plus she has, her bed. She does not care for her bed frame. So, she bought a bed frame. That's what's in that, the box. That big box right there is a new bed frame. She's going to just leave her entire bed up there basically, because Kevin and I bought a new mattress for our bed, and she, for some reason, would like our old mattress. So she's going to just leave her bed frame, mattress, everything upstairs the way it is. And she has the new bed frame, and she will take our old box springs and mattress, and she's going to take those. So, so that bed will remain up there, which is good. And then we have like 3 armoires up there. Those are going to stay because she doesn't want them. If she had needed them, I would have told her, you know, please take them. But she doesn't feel like she'll need them. So we're putting some of the furniture together that Ashley has in the living room. And we're getting ready to put together the kitchen table and chairs. But we have a lot of boxes. So right now we're filling up the recycling bin. And trying to cut these down as small as we can, and you can see how full it is out here. And then he still has to put together the table and chairs, and it is very, very hot. So we got it all to fit, and the top just sticks up very, very little because we cut the pieces so small. So that will be picked up tomorrow. So we rented a U-Haul for Ashley, and I'm driving Kevin's car, and he's in front of me in the U-Haul, and we're gonna take it home. And so we get it from like 4 today until 4 tomorrow. It has to be back. It's gonna cost $50. I don't know if I said that or not, but we borrowed a lock from Andrew. It's a great big lock. It's really, really super heavy. So we can put some stuff in the U-Haul tonight, and just a few things, and just some, I guess, stuff that Ashley wants to put in that she doesn't want the other people, her friends, to have to worry about tomorrow, and us. And it's good to put in whatever you can the night ahead. So Kevin's driving the U-Haul, and I'll show it to you when we get it to the house. The guy had to clean it out because he had to take a hose and clean it out because it was so filthy in there. I don't know what the people before did with it. I don't want to know, but yeah, it must have been pretty bad. There's the U-Haul. Yeah, you know there's room over the top too.
Grandma the attic.
What size is it?
I think this is a 15.
15?
Yeah.
So this is as big as she needs.
Actually asked for a 10 or 12, but actually got a 15.
Got a 15 because they didn't have a 10 or a 12. He said that the people before us actually broke the door on the back, and they had to get it replaced. So that's it. So here it is, and you do have a little room over the top, but it's still wet, so he said to leave it open so it would dry. He said that we could use this dolly. He's leaving that in there, so that will be very, very helpful. Because we didn't buy one. We didn't want to spend $30 to $50 on a dolly.
Oh, this doesn't go right.
That's what I was thinking. If you moved over more, you could put that ramp.
When we're ready to actually
Move, you can pull it, you can move it over. Okay. So earlier, Ashley and I went upstairs and we got some of her clothes and put them down here. And also just some various things that she had in the attic, like a canister set that Andrew and Christina had gotten her for Christmas, pots and pans set over there. Over here, she's going to be getting her key tomorrow, and she wants to clean a little bit. So we've organized the little cleaning section here, not the chair. The chair I just brought down from upstairs for but she put all of her toilet paper and paper towels, and there's a box here of, yeah, these are her cleaning supplies. That's her bath mat, and she bought all the stuff. That's the Jergens. You'll see this in the haul if you watch her haul. But this is just stuff that she will need there. I told her, you know, if when we're moving in, if somebody has to go to the bathroom, you're going to need toilet paper. She said, well, I might as well take the whole thing in of toilet paper that I bought. So she's just going to go ahead and take the big thing of it. But right now, Kevin is in here putting together the frame that she chose for her bed. I have the vacuum cleaner because when you take this out of the box, that foam, it goes everywhere. And this bag was covering the headboard or footboard one, but I have the vacuum in here because the foam was everywhere. But this is the headboard, and this is the footboard. You need it now.
Yeah.
And normally Kevin and I like film him putting together things, but since this is just a headboard or just the bed frame, I didn't see any use in filming this. So she does have some other things that he'll be putting together. If he puts them together here, I'll film them. If he does not, then I won't. Because, like I said, well, I didn't say this part. Ashley's going to have people helping her move, friends of hers. And you all have seen Kristen before in other videos. Kristen's a really good friend of hers, and I love her. So she's going to be one of the people that are going to help. And Ashley doesn't mind if Kristen sees me filming because Kristen knows about YouTube. But Ashley is embarrassed. There's going to be some other people helping. And Ashley does not want me filming anything in front of them. So if Kevin puts something together at Ashley's apartment, then I will not be filming it. And it's a shame because let me tell you what I would have loved to have filmed. And I don't think I'll get to. Ashley ordered a couch off of Amazon, and it came in like just a big square box that it literally looks, I think it's buried in here. Oh no, here it is. That box right there, that, let me see if I can, that is a couch. It has our address on it, I'm pretty sure. That is a couch, and the box is not very big at all. The box goes from here to there, and that's it. And so it would have been really cool to see Kevin pull that out and to piece it together. But it just depends on if her friends are there. If her friends aren't there, we'll film it. If they're there, of course we won't, because I want to respect her. But so anyway, that's what we're doing right now. And Ashley went to the bank today, and she gave the bank her new address, and that's it. Yeah, she gave the bank her new address so that they'll have it. And then I think she has to live in her apartment. I'm assuming she has to live there for a few weeks before she can go down and get her change on her driver's license. I don't know when she'll do that. But anyway, she did change it at the bank. So I just showed you, Ashley ordered this bed from Amazon, and it is missing a part.
The legs for the footboard.
So, in the box was not in good shape when it came. It had a hole in it.
It had an opening where the top had got open.
Right. So, what we have to do is, the company, they're gone to lunch right now, so we will have to call them And that's the bad part about holding onto the box, because we've held onto this box for like a week. That's the bad thing about holding on to the box for a week, is because that part was missing. If we had opened it up, my gut told me, my gut told me that something was going to be wrong. I guess because the box was open the way it was. But I just knew something was going to be missing. But if we had gone ahead and taken it out, we could have already had the part by now. So Kevin's going to call them. We are going to go ahead, he is going to go ahead and put together the side rails so that we only have to keep up with 2 long pieces instead of 4 short pieces when we move her stuff on Saturday. And he's going to call them. So I just thought I would let you know that everything wasn't perfect. And that Ashley will probably, like Kevin said, she'll probably have to put the mattresses on the floor and just sleep that way for maybe a week, and then get her bed together. So it'll be okay though. You think they'll be nice about it, Kev?
Yeah, the guys emailed me twice.
Yeah, the guys emailed him twice from the company to ask, was everything put together? Is everything okay? And I told Kevin, I said, you need to tell him that we're having to hold on to it because she's not going to be using it. And so you probably ought to, well, you're emailing the person, you're going to call.
I'm going to call the company.
Right. So Ashley thinks I'm really going to miss him when she's moved out, that I'm going to miss Chapel. But I think I'll miss him, but then again, it's, you know, I can go over and visit him and then come home and not have to worry about the litter or the food or the hair or any of that stuff. So, yeah. So what Kevin and I did was, Ashley's hot. Oh, hot. It is extremely hot.
It's 92 degrees.
Ashley chose to move on the hottest weekend possible. She did that on purpose. But Kevin and I went upstairs and we rolled up her rugs, and we took her. She is keeping her bed upstairs because she ordered a new bed frame. I don't know if I said that or not in this video. She ordered a new bed frame, so she is taking our mattresses that were on our bed, and so basically her whole bed is staying. So the only thing that we took off was, she had this like egg crate topper. We took that off, rolled it up, we brought it down, we brought the rugs down, we put some stuff in boxes and better boxes and put lids on them so that things could be stacked, because the way that they were, some of them were kind of open and you couldn't stack them. Now you can really stack them. And I got the rest of your clothes in that tote.
Oh.
Yeah, there's like no clothes up there at all. So hopefully you have clothes laid out.
I do.
Yeah.
They should be on the steps.
So what she's doing, she's trying to make this process go quicker tomorrow. So she's putting boxes in the front of the truck. Also, she told me she has a lot of people coming, and she told me, she said, I would rather them have more energy when they get there, because they're going to be going up a lot of stairs. And so she said, I would rather them have more energy when they get there. So how much of this do you plan on taking out?
As much as I can.
But then
Everything in that truck has been carried by me, I'd like you to know.
yeah, oh yeah, we've done other things though.
Yes, they have done other things.
Yeah, we've done other things. But I'm just thinking, they're not gonna, oh yeah, don't get anything that strains you. You could get these pictures, or are you gonna put them in your car?
I'm gonna put them in my car.
There's nothing in this tote. This tote's completely empty. Oh, that's right, for tomorrow. She's, her makeup, toothbrush, all that stuff, she's gonna put in there. I forgot. That way she knows exactly where the stuff she needs is. So anyway, I just wanted to show you what she was, I wanted to show you what she was doing, because I figured that you would be curious. She's just getting whatever she can so that they do not have to get it tomorrow. So, and I'm gonna be riding with Kevin in that rickety old U-Haul. I can't wait. All the way out of town.
You're gonna do great.
Yeah, I'll do great. So it's about 7 o'clock on, no, that's a lie. It's about 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. And this is how the living room looks. Honestly, Ashley knocked out a lot of boxes last night.
Yes, she did.
there is some furniture upstairs, and of course we have the table and chairs in here that we have to get. We have the bed frame here, and there's stuff behind me. It's about 5 till 9, and Ashley's friends have not arrived yet, but we got everything from upstairs. I mean, Kevin and I got box springs, mattress. We got the bottom to her desk, which she decided to take. She has a green cabinet. She has the 9 storage cubby thing. We got all that. And we've almost emptied out this living room. This is staying here for her to get chapel when she comes back. We got her the kitchen table, chairs, the bed stuff. We've got almost every single thing. The only thing that Kevin did not get, and he would have, was this couch. And we're gonna wait for one of the guys to get here for him to get this couch, because he got it out on the porch, but Ashley and I insisted that he leave it there.
That was expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive, and we don't want it rolling down the steps. So there's the truck.
I love his heart.
Yeah, he's sweaty, that's for sure. He's about to die up there. But we've been working, so it hasn't taken us no time to pack this up. Well, it is 9:25. Kevin and I are in the U-Haul, and sweaty. Kevin, we missed him putting the couch in the back of the U-Haul with one of Ashley's friends.
Yeah, you would have saw me tumble.
Yeah, he said he fell. He fell off the side of the ramp, and he fell on the ground and hit his head on the grass.
Hey, I was on the concrete.
On the concrete. Oh, great. Where on the concrete? Oh my
right there next to the wagon.
I see it now. You got a bruise. Yeah, he's gonna have a bruise. People think
I got a hard head.
Beat up on him. So anyway, we are going to head on the interstate with this U-Haul, so hopefully it's safe.
I'd much rather use the interstate than somewhere else.
So we'll see. I don't think I've ever ridden in the front of the U-Haul.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. I think I always drive the car behind you, because we're always moving together, and I'm always having to put stuff in the car.
Yeah.
So Ashley and her friends, they're following each other, and so that's where she is. But she really worked hard this morning. So I have to say, she did a lot too. So anyway, just wanted to check in with you. So it is 10:27, and Ashley's all moved in. This is her bedroom, which is a mess, and then her bathroom, and then the kitchen.
Well, she got 2 more guys lined up.
The kitchen, and this is the living area.
Would have been as bad.
So now she just needs to get in here and start unpacking stuff.
Mattresses.
So we're bringing the U-Haul back. It's early. It's only 20 after 11, and we didn't have to have it back until I think almost 4 o'clock. So it did not take long at all, thank goodness. Ashley has some really good friends, and they worked hard. And you know, we all worked hard. We kept busy the entire time. No, there were no slackers in the group, so that was awesome. And so we're returning the U-Haul, and then there's some stuff that we have to get for her and take it back. Like Kevin forgot to take any tools over there. So this is my list of things to get when we get home. Tools, a light bulb. She called wanting a light bulb. We have to get the cat and Goo Gone. So that is my list of things I need to make sure that I take. So because Chapel is still at home, and he has no idea what is about to happen, that he's going to be going to a completely new place. But when we get home, we're gonna probably get something for lunch. Kevin said he's hungry, and then we're going to clean out the litter box completely. We're gonna take all the old litter out of it, and then Kevin's gonna take it outside and spray it down, because I don't think we've done that for a long time. And then we'll pack up the rest of his stuff upstairs and put him in his little carrier, which he hates. Ashley had to take him to the vet yesterday, because to get this apartment, they needed a form filled out from the vet saying he'd had all his shots. So she she took him to the vet yesterday and he hissed at her, and Chapel never hisses, especially at her. And he actually hissed at her. He did not appreciate being in that cage. So she spent like $50, and she said he was very well behaved, and she enjoyed getting to, you know, visit with the vet. And she said that it was fun trying to get Chapel's weight. I think he weighed like 14.5 pounds. I'm not sure, but yeah, she hadn't been out there in a long time, and he needed his shots anyway, you know. So she did that, and that was $50. And then I don't know what the total is going to be for the U-Haul yet. I will let you know. Okay, Kevin's finally back in the car from returning the U-Haul. It took forever too.
Well, it took a while for him to even come back there.
The total for the U-Haul was $67.49. We went in and cleaned out the, we had lunch. Kevin had a complete shower because Kevin...
My whole butt was wet.
His whole body was wet. So he had a complete shower, but I sweated a little, but not that bad. But he cleaned out the litter box, and I cleaned Chapel's bowls and stuff like that. So we have him in the car. He has hissed at me. He's not happy. I'm going to show you. Yeah. Yeah, he's not happy at all to be in this cage, and he fought us.
Oh, bad.
He fought us every step of the way. He did not want to.
He didn't claw us, though.
No, he didn't try to claw us. I think it's just terrifies him. Ashley says it brings back bad memories to him of when she first bought him from PetSmart. If you haven't seen that video, it's on YouTube. I think it's, I don't remember the name of it, like Finding Chapel, or I don't know what it's called. But anyway, the video's on there where we bought him from PetSmart. You know you're going to Andrews, right? Oh, okay.
I've had it 3 times.
We have some stuff we have to take to Andrew. Andrew let us borrow a great big lock to put on the back of that U-Haul, so we're going to drop that off before we head back to Ashley's, and then we're going to be on our way to her place. So I will show you what they've done so far when we get there. He's not painting now. Oh, there he is. It's not hot at all in the car.
Maybe for cats it's a sign of distress.
Yeah, he's distressed.
I don't think cats cool off every time. Dog does.
Okay, we're in Ashley's apartment, and you can see Kevin sitting back there. We got Ashley all moved in thanks to us and some really good friends of Ashley's. They stayed for a long time, and they would have stayed longer, but we actually we left and went to the store, and Ashley wanted to get some stuff, some cold stuff and some other things that she didn't have. And so we took her to the store, but we got her set up, and I'm not gonna show like her whole apartment. You can like see some around me, but nothing is hung up yet because we did not bring anything to hang pictures up. So she does have some pictures like sitting here, and there's one over there that will get hung up. But I just wanted you all to know that she did get moved in, and she probably will do an apartment tour when she feels up to it. But right now, she's so tired, but it is adorable. This apartment is really cute. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will wrap up with this video once I get home, and we'll talk, maybe we'll talk a little bit about Big Brother. We'll just see. We just got home from, I'm gonna cry.
Stop it again.
We just got home. We just got home from leaving Ashley's apartment. No matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cry. We took her to the store and she stocked up on groceries, which you'll see, because I'm putting all of Ashley's stuff in like a haul. And she cried. She didn't want us to leave, and you know, she was asking us, what if I made a mistake? And you know, we just told her, or I told her, I said, you know what, we live half an hour away. If you want to pack your stuff and come home and sleep on the couch, you can. I said, for that matter, your bed is still upstairs. You could come home and sleep in your bed. And I said, Chapel's a cat. He has food and water here. You could leave him here. I said, so if you really wanted to, you could come home anytime and spend the night there, and then, you know, come back here at some other point. I said, you know, as far as seeing if you made a mistake or not, you need to wait a little while and you know, wait like a week and see what you think, and then after that you can decide. If you think you made a mistake, you can break your lease and you can move back home. It's not a big deal. And yes, it would cost money, but it would be cheaper to go ahead and pay the fine than it would be to stay there or try to stay there a year if she hated it. I think she'll be fine. I think it's just that, you know, she's never lived away from home, and it really hit me on in the car on the way home. I know she hadn't been here that much, but it still will be very, very different to not have her here at all. You know, to not have her there in the morning when I'm getting ready, or at night, or just to talk to, or just every day ask her, how was your day? And I know we can do that on the phone, and I know I'll see her, and I know I'm being silly to be emotional, but it's different when you've had somebody living with you for 20 years and then all of a sudden they move out. And I had to take something upstairs when we got home, and I went into her room, and it's just so weird to know that she's not going to be in that room anymore, you know? I don't like it. I mean, I'll be fine, and she'll be fine. It's just hard. It's just really hard. But, you know, Ashley's so independent. Ashley's always been independent. She, is just this type of person. And somebody asked me, is she moving in with a roommate or anything like that? No, she's living all by herself. You know, she's just 20 years old. She makes good money, and she just wants to do this. I think she just wants to have a place of her own, and some place where her friends, you know, she goes to her friend's house. I think she just wants some place where they can come visit her, and her friends are really nice. She has really good friends. But it was nice to have somebody else coming into the house to talk to, you know. And I enjoy hearing about Kevin's day and everything, but it's nice to hear about somebody else, and it's just different. And I'm sorry for crying. You all know I don't do that on camera. But, well, I don't cry very often anyway, but, and now, I get to read these quotes and sayings and Bible passages and things that I pulled out of the vase that she gave me for Christmas during the week. So now I'm going to do that, and hopefully none of them make me cry even more. This one says, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. You just have to laugh. Psalms 34:18. Okay. See, I pull them out every day and I put them in a pile, and I don't remember, you know, at the end of the week what I pulled out. I will not cause pain without allowing something new to be born, says the Lord. Isaiah 66:9. I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay, I had to blow my nose, I'm sorry. Always desire to learn something useful. At least that one wasn't about pain. Treat everyone you meet like what you want to be treated. That's an oldie but a goodie. Still true. Sometimes I just need to throw a mini tantrum, and you know that and allow me to complete it, and I appreciate that. You're a good friend, Mom. The Lord stood with me and strengthened me. 2 Timothy 4:17. And the last one is, do not worry. The God who hung each star knows you by name. So. And now, I'm going to put Kevin on the spot. Kevin, come over here. People are going to ask me, how does Kevin feel about Ashley moving?
I'll definitely miss her if you come home.
No. You mean put it up higher? Look, I can put it up higher. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely miss her, but you know what? We all go through it. I was really upset when I first moved out. Didn't want my dad to leave, and it was in Columbus, Ohio, so I was like 400 miles away. You know, I think she'll enjoy it once she gets used to it. It's just the idea of being something different, and nobody likes change really. So I think she'll be good. I mean, you know, we'll both miss her something terrible. Now we're empty nesters for at least a little while.
What does that mean, at least a little while?
Unless she decides to come back.
Oh. She may, and you know what? She's always welcome.
Yeah, I told her that the other day. She said, what if I made a mistake? And I said, you know what? You can't, you least. You come live back upstairs. And she goes, what do I do with all the furniture? I said, there's a whole room up there. Just stick it in the room. So.
Now we're going to talk about Big Brother. I will quit crying. Okay.
You just got to work it out.
Change of subject. We'll talk about Big Brother U.S., United States. What happened this week? Who made head of household? Do we know? Were they working?
No, they were working on it last time.
They were doing something last time.
They were doing the contest on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're not going to tell you. We peeked and we know who the last two that were up there.
Right.
But we do not know who
won the final. We know the final two. We don't know the last one.
Right. Because.
But Victor was evicted.
Right. Victor was evicted from the house.
And then they got to compete in a comeback thing again.
Right, to see who could come back into the house.
Yeah, so it was Victor, Pauly,
Devon, Zakiya,
and Bridget.
And
Bridget at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got to compete in Victor. They got to compete to see whoever they were up there on the wall with all the housemates. So they whoever the last jury member was that fell off got to come back in the house. Mm-hmm. If that person happened to win the whole thing, they got to be head of household too.
Right.
So, and we do know who came back in the house too.
Yes, but we won't tell you because a lot of you all don't watch the live feeds. But are we happy with who came back in the house? I'm okay with. I'm okay
with any of those, honestly, except for Pauly, and he didn't come back.
Pauly
at the top.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't come back.
You shouldn't have said that. Well, thank goodness. So that'll be on to Sunday.
Sunday.
It'll be on Sunday, so you know what? It'll go up before.
So you'll know anyway.
So you'll know anyway. I didn't think about that. We still won't say anything just in case.
Yeah.
But this doesn't go up, and I forget my vlogs don't go up until Monday. Today's Saturday. I end the vlog on Saturday because it takes a while to edit and save and all that. Upload it. It takes a long time.
So overall, it's going. They're not really doing anything.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything, so there's nothing that we can really talk about.
Really.
Now, Big Brother UK is over.
Yeah.
And I am just shocked
Devastated.
that Bear won.
Yeah.
Just shocked. I just think by the United Kingdom allowing him to win, they sent a signal to future house guests that this is how we want you to act.
Yeah.
That we like this behavior, we condone this behavior, and if you act this way, you'll get to be the number one.
Mm-hmm.
You
can act like a jerk, make everybody mad,
ruin the
hurt
house,
people's feelings,
yeah,
throw food away, get reprimanded by Big Brother constantly.
Mm-hmm. Just make people miserable the whole time they're in the house. Make them miserable because they never know what to expect from you, and then you're gonna win. I just think it was a really bad signal.
I would have been okay with him coming in like third or something like that, but to actually win it, it's a shame.
It is a shame.
And Ricky was the last two. He came in second.
Right.
I would have rather him won.
I would have much rather had Ricky win, who really to me didn't play the game much at all.
No,
but
he didn't even the two events that he could have played in.
He didn't. He refused to do it.
He didn't drink the Century eggnog.
Right.
And he didn't do something crazy with Frankie. Remember, he drew a thing on his hand and went, "Here's my craziness," and that was it.
Right.
It's like,
so he wasn't, to me,
he wasn't a participant.
He didn't deserve to win either.
Yeah, he was just
But out of the two,
I would have seen him.
yeah.
But it is a shame. And if it wasn't for the ratings, I mean the view, I don't know what they call them ratings over there, but if it wasn't for Bear drawing in people for the drama, Big Brother I don't think would have put up with that as long.
Right.
If he was actually, because they gave him reprimand after reprimand, final warning after final warning, and
he knew that they weren't serious.
He knew he was bringing in people.
Yeah.
So he knew they weren't going to do anything about him.
And it was a shame. I was very surprised that Frankie did not go further. Frankie was like the sixth one, and that surprised me because I really thought, I hoped that Frankie would win, but I was surprised that he wasn't at least in the top three. But I was surprised that Renee got third place. That was a big surprise.
So overall, it was a good season.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and of course, I will watch it as long as I can. We absolutely love it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're watching the Great British Baking Show.
Yeah, what's the first episode of that?
Or Great British Bake Off. What do they call it? Bake Off?
Yeah.
We love that. Now, I know people, probably a lot of you that watch Big Brother aren't interested in baking shows. But I tell you what, it's just so well done.
It is.
It's
good, clean, and
it's in a beautiful setting, and the contestants are they're always just so wonderful and talented. And if you haven't watched it yet, then I'm sure you can find the first episode. It's just a really good show, so we're enjoying that a lot. So is that it?
That's it. We just got a few minutes.
That's it.
Ready.
Yeah,
dinner's ready in 2 minutes.
We have a pizza in the oven, so we've been helping Ashley move all day.
Worn out.
And yeah, it's been a long day, so we'll probably sleep well. Usually after I cry, I sleep.
Yeah, she'll be tired.
Really.
She's like a little kid that runs around and plays all day. She cries and just goes to sleep.
Yeah, that's about it. And I hope that Ashley's able to go to sleep because
I think
she was very upset when we left. So I hope she's able to go to sleep. So anyway, I'm not going to cry. I hope you all have a good week. I'm sorry I cried on you. I'll see you next week.